If you're passionate about growing plump tomatoes, crisp cucumbers, or vibrant peppers, you know that what you feed your soil can really make or break your harvest. At Soil and Crop Central, we're all about giving your garden the natural fuel it needs to thrive. And today, we're diving deep into one of the most underrated organic fertilizers out there: fish emulsion. This isn't just some gardening gimmick. Fish emulsion is the secret sauce used by savvy growers to take their vegetables from decent to downright jaw-dropping. Why fish emulsion works so well? Fish emulsion is a concentrated liquid fertilizer made from processed fish parts, typically the leftover bones, skin, and innards from fish processing plants. This nutrient-rich slurry is packed with essential macro and micronutrients, particularly nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, the holy trinity of plant health. But what sets it apart is its rapid absorption by plants, especially when applied as a foliar spray or watered into the soil. Tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers are all heavy feeders. They require constant access to nutrients, especially during flowering and fruiting stages. Fish emulsion provides an immediate nutrient boost that encourages lush green growth, strong root development, and vigorous fruit production, all without the risk of burning your plants the way synthetic fertilizers might. Feeding tomatoes with fish emulsion for maximum yield. Tomatoes love nitrogen in their early stages and need a balanced diet as they mature. When using fish emulsion for tomatoes, timing and dilution are critical. Here's the formula we recommend: 1 tablespoon of fish emulsion per gallon of water. Mix thoroughly and apply once every 7 to 10 days. In the early growth phase, soak the soil around the base of the plant. As your tomatoes start flowering, switch to foliar feeding by spraying the diluted solution directly onto the leaves during early morning or late evening hours, never in the heat of the day, as it can cause leaf burn. During the fruiting stage, consistent feeding ensures steady nutrient availability. This prevents issues like blossom end rot and yellowing leaves, both signs of nutritional stress. A properly fed tomato plant will reward you with clusters of richly colored, flavorful fruits. Cucumbers are, notoriously fast growers, but they also have pretty shallow root systems and really need a steady stream of nutrients to produce those crunchy, refreshing fruits we all love. Fish emulsion is ideal here since it's gentle on the roots while offering quick access to nitrogen and trace minerals. Just use the same ratio, 1 tablespoon per gallon of water. Start feeding your cucumbers about 2 weeks after transplanting, and repeat every 10 to 14 days. You can apply the mixture around the root zone, or even use it as a foliar spray. The nitrogen helps maintain vigorous vine growth and lush foliage, while phosphorus supports the development of flowers and eventually fruits. As cucumbers begin fruiting, keep an eye on their leaves. If you notice pale or stunted growth, that's a sign they need a little boost. A quick dose of fish emulsion will green them up almost overnight, giving you longer harvest windows and honestly bigger yields. Peppers are picky, but powerful producers when fed right. They respond especially well to consistent, moderate fertilizing. Too much nitrogen, and you'll get all leaves and no fruit. Too little, and the plant becomes sluggish and unproductive. Fish emulsion offers the perfect balance in early growth stages. Stick with 1 tablespoon per gallon of water. Apply it every 10 days either as a root drench or gentle foliar mist. This builds strong stems and leafy canopies without overdoing the nitrogen. As peppers begin to set fruit, consider alternating fish emulsion with a phosphorus-heavy organic feed if your soil is lacking. But keep fish emulsion in the mix. It helps prevent leaf curl, increases resilience to heat stress, and supports overall plant vigor. Healthy pepper plants mean steady flowering, better fruit set, and fewer disease issues. Consistency is key. Fish emulsion is fast-acting, but its effects taper off quickly, so regular feeding is necessary. Also, because it's organic and slightly aromatic, make sure to apply it carefully to avoid attracting pests or animals, especially if you're working in raised beds or urban gardens. Always shake the emulsion bottle well before diluting. Use clean water, preferably at ambient temperature, and apply in early morning or late evening to minimize evaporation and stress on the plant. Avoid applying before heavy rain to prevent washing nutrients away. If you're growing in containers, be extra cautious with dosage. Container soil tends to drain faster, and nutrients can leach out quickly. A lighter feed once a week may serve better than a heavier dose every 2 weeks in potted environments. Fish emulsion doesn't just feed your plants, it also nurtures your soil. Rich in beneficial microbes, it acts as a natural compost activator. Over time, using fish emulsion builds up microbial life in your soil, improving texture, aeration, and the ability to hold nutrients and moisture. For gardeners looking to transition to fully organic systems or rehabilitate tired soils, this benefit alone is worth the switch. It's especially effective in sandy or depleted soils where water and nutrients are lost quickly. With regular applications, you'll notice deeper green foliage, improved flowering patterns, and stronger root systems across the board. So, how often should you feed? As a rule of thumb, start feeding your vegetables with fish emulsion about 2 weeks after transplanting. Continue feeding every 7 to 14 days, depending on plant size and soil fertility. During peak fruiting stages, don't skip applications. Consistent feeding during this phase can double your yield. If you ever notice signs of nutrient deficiency, yellowing leaves, stunted growth, poor flowering, an extra feeding session with fish emulsion can often act like a reset button. It's that effective. There are no silver bullets in gardening, but fish emulsion comes close. It's affordable, safe, organic, and incredibly effective when used correctly. For tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers, 3 of the most rewarding crops to grow, this natural fertilizer can mean the difference between May and magnificent. So the next time you mix up a gallon of fishy goodness, remember, you're not just fertilizing, you're feeding life into your soil, your plants, and your harvest. If this guide helped you understand the real power of fish emulsion and how to use it right, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with fellow gardeners who deserve better yields this season. At Soil and Crop Central, we're here to grow better, together.